getting that Transcendence. GrimReality with the pulse bomb. We'll see what he could do with it. Maybe you desuit Mickie, get him out of that D.Va mech, and put a lot of pressure on EnVyUs. So it'll be kills going in favor of either team. There comes the Transcendence from Kariv, keeping the rest of his teammates alive. Gonna force effect all the way back. He'll be able to do nothing here.
Yeah, oh my goodness. And you saw that range on the punch, though, that Doomfist had. Just had to force Envy out of the fight, but make this one happen here. Oh, and Taimou says, not today, son! And absolutely shuts him down. There goes the D.Va self-destruct as well. Doesn't find anything with it, though. But Effect is going to dive right in, and before Envy can get in, he is going to punch the crap out of him. He keeps punching everyone. This is not even fair. Like, someone needs to tell him. Seriously, like, this is a problem.
Yeah, but Kariv and FaZe staying alive for Immortals on the point, so they're still scoring up to 87% right now. They just need to stall this out here. He'll get up to 98, 99%.
How many punches came through, man?
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4. Now you see Envy finally.
That sound barrier in just a little bit. They are going to pop the Transcendence as well as the sound barrier on the side of Envy. And now it's going to be a laser light show as Mickie is going to take out 2. Taimou Chips able to find him as well. And this is looking like an Envy win here. And it will be as the boys in blue. If you're playing Doomfist, how do we stop it if you're going against him? Meanwhile, though, Taimou continuing on with that McCree. And boy, do I love to see Taimou on McCree. And this is looking like straight domination from Envy at the start as they get full control here.
Yeah, it's hard there for Fate, right? He jumps in, he's the solo tank right now on Immortals running the Winston, and he just gets blown up. All the focus fire coming from Envy onto him, but the few kills for Immortals as they back up a little bit. See Effect there going with a punch right to GrimReality's face. He has been so accurate with those punches from Doomfist. As,
he really has.
You know, obviously, you have the primary fire where you have those 4 shots out of his hand cannon, but really it's that rocket punch where you can do a ton of the damage. It's been very impressive the way Immortals has bounced back in this fight, though, Golden Boy. They disengage, wait for Fate to come back. Now they're coming back, picking up some kills. They're on the point. Looks like it's going to go in their favor.
Yeah, they were able to just, you know, back up, identify like, hey, this isn't a fight that's going to work out for us. We still have time. But still, no one has been able to capture this point just yet. And Effect is going to go right in there and just punch Envy in the face. That is absolutely brutal. And then GrimReality, he's going to take it and keep them in this fight, though. GrimReality now, maybe it's going to be his turn to shine. He did just use his pulse bomb. Agilities, though. Dragon Blade finds 1, finds 2. And that's going to be Envy finding another one as well. And this will be a hold here for Immortals.
It's all about protecting your support. Doomfist just throws a huge hole in everything you've already been doing, trying to protect those supports. As you hear the Dragon Blades come out for Agilities, he's able to slide through 2. You see Taimou trying to stay alive, and that's so difficult, right? He's trying to focus down Agilities with the blade. GrimReality comes in, takes him out. But here comes Effect on the Doomfist.
Dear Lord. And the Tracer's going to have to recall there as well, forcing that one out. This is he's just going for it, man. It's just the most absurd thing. You see the charge happening. You know it's coming, but there's like literally nothing that you can do to stop it because he's going to punch you in the face one way or another. Oh, dear.
There you see Coco with the Earth Shatter. He's able to take down GrimReality. Another Meteor Strike coming in from Effect.
I do there and just be a disruptor there, right? And that, to me, is like the biggest thing that we've been seeing throughout this game. And look, Effect now, he was in a bad position. He just gets right out, comes back down, and kills Envy immediately.
Well, that's sick. He uses the Meteor Strike to avoid the self-destruct. Goes through Kariv. Some impressive play here from Effect. Fate just trying to stay alive here. Puts down a bubble. He ain't going to last very long. That's all Envy needed was 1 fight to go in their favor. Taimou here with the Deadeye. Agilities goes down the hole. He'll have to come back up, but man, Envy has been so impressive here in map number 1.
Yeah, you said it was 1 fight was all they needed there, but there comes the Transcendence. Looking to keep everyone alive, but now it really will just be Kariv working with his other solo support there, Verbo. GrimReality, maybe this is an opportunity to be able to just do something, but he's by all his lonesome. Just will be it. Done. I mean,
you didn't invest any ultimates into it, so now you have literally everything to work with here if you're Team EnVyUs. And you see the EMP come out there from Taimou, the Tac Visor as well. You're able to handle Fate. And now you just have your tanks here on the point, just waiting for everybody else to get back. You're going to be able to deal with the rest of the players on Immortals.
This is just, you know, they're going to have Mickie as well with that self-destruct. Kariv popping the Transcendence now to try and keep them alive in the fight. This could be the opportunity that we're looking for as Agilities is going to dive in there, taking out Effect. But the Nano Boost was put onto Harry Hook, though. Despite that, they are able to get the kills, and they're forcing
corner here, waiting for the rest of his teammates to get back. It's a big first opening pick, though. Able to take out Chips is GrimReality. Now he's going to work his way back towards that payload. That's both supports here at the beginning for GrimReality. 2 huge pickoffs.
That's exactly what you want if you are Immortals. But then you're going to have Effect who just comes in. He's going to take out potentially both of your supports. Kariv went huge there, taking out Effect, though. That was massive for them. They are now going to continue to roll this payload down.
All the sustain on the side of Immortals to withstand that. So I think it's important that EnVy contests this here. You see the Transcendence come out for Chips. It's Effect able to deal with one there. You see, he is so effective, able to just line up these punches, and it doesn't seem like super difficult, right? I mean, he's Doomfist just charging in there. Reinhardt, Zarya combinations. Now we're going to see Winston Zarya here running with the Doomfist, and you see the effect. He jumps down, able to hit an uppercut onto Fate. Now going to use the Rocket Punch to get up the staircase. Does not want to get hit by the self-destruct.
Oh,
but it's two big kills there coming out from GrimReality. We'll see if Immortals can get the better hand here of EnVy. They do use a Transcendence here, just keeping everybody up as they want to get the payload around that corner, push EnVy all the way back. It's a beautiful trade.
He's watching, waiting for the prime opportunity, but Agilities, though, is going to cut down Taimou to size. He's going to look for another opportunity, but gets dragged right into the Graviton Surge, and that is going to allow EnVy to be able to clear them out. Chips is going to come through with the Transcendence just to try and stall it out as best he possibly could, hoping that his teammates can get back in time, and it looks like they are going to be able to do just that. But the question is, can they take him out quick enough?
Oh, the Transcendence is just a second too late as Mickie and Coco drop right before Chips pops it. Now he's going to have to switch over the Sombra to get back towards the point. EnVy looking to hold on here, Golden Boy, as you see the Pulse Bomb come out. GrimReality able to connect with Mickie, but it looks like members of Immortals are falling. Taimou going to go over to the far high ground advantage. The Immortals, they need to come contest this here, as EnVy getting very close to taking this.
And Chips just lays it on him, and that is one of the reasons why he's the better support, in North America. And you're just seeing it in full effect here. Harry Hook as well actually dive after those supports, but that is going to force out the Transcendence from Chips. A self-destruct there as well for EnVy to try and clear things out, but now GrimReality, well, he's going to use that attack visor and see if he can just go ahead and rain down destruction. So has to be mindful, though, that Mickie doesn't get in his face, and that's exactly what's going on there. Mickie, all up in that grill, is going to shut him down, looking to get this second point now, and this is looking fantastic for EnVy.
Yeah, EnVy as Effect does have this Doomfist ult, the Meteor Strike, as he's right around the corner. Agilities needs to be careful here. Seismic Slam rising up.
See how this all pans out, because now EnVy, they're going to pop the sound barrier. Effect, though, continuing to just punch things in the face as he has been doing throughout this entire series. Taimou's turn to shine as well with the attack visor, as they're going to ward him off and hold him back as best they possibly could. Meanwhile, Mickie, he's going to get that self-destruct. Actually, that is going to be 2 kills. That's going to be a D-Mech and Agilities falling there, and this is looking very good for EnVy, but Effect will fall. I don't even think it's going to matter. Nope, that is going to do it. EnVy will get it. Get around and, he smells blood. Chips Hodgins is going to be in a bad position, and that is going to be a full clip right into Chips. And that could open things up now for Immortals as they are looking to engage. They still, though, need to be cautious because EnVy at a drop of a hat could come back into this fight. They always have a knack for doing so there.
Well, I mean, EnVy, I know they're not going to have this spawner's advantage. You see the EMP come in there, Effect able to take out 2. It's a big play there from Effect, as it's just going to be Fate. Last one alive. Now you get a Transcendence as well. Effect just deletes Kariv there.
Dragon Blade to the best of his ability, but I just don't think it's going to play much of a factor here, honestly, with the way that EnVy, they're forcing him out. Mickie able to get the kill on EnVy in turn, and this is going to be another hold here for EnVy potentially. I mean, granted, anything can happen in Overwatch, but just the way things have worked out for Immortals, they just could not figure out this attack.
Yeah, and EnVy did an excellent job staying spread out. They knew that EnVy had
EnVy look to engage yet again. Question is, though, will this be the fight that gives them another map win? Is this the fight that will make it 3-0 here? As Mickie is on the point right now. Actually, all members of EnVy just circulating around that point there, and they just can't do anything about it. Agilities tries to dive in with the Dragon Blade, but I think this is all she wrote. They're right there, and that's going to do it. GG.
Yeah, you had Immortals playing around Kariv on the Sombra. He gets the MP. They're playing
on that one. Agilities looking to dive in here, as they're just going to force everyone to have to get down now. And this is looking to be a great dive here for Immortals. as they push them away. Harry Hook, just barely any health remaining though, still managing to stay alive, which is absurd, but it won't matter all that much because Immortals are getting the kills that are necessary.
It looked like Immortals wanted to challenge Harry on the high ground, but that EMP comes in. They're not effectively able to get up there.
Yeah, not quite just yet, but they are getting the kills though, X. They are getting the kills, and this is their chance to be able to push the payload forward now. They took out Harry, they took out Coco. Really, you just have some pesky supports that are going to try and play around. You have Mickie trying to protect everyone. Go ahead and see what Effect did here as well. The pulse bomb on the pulse bomb killing GrimReality. It was actually a pulse bomb on the back of Fate there, which is pretty funny.
And you see Immortals so close to unlocking this second checkpoint here. GrimReality trying to stay alive. Envy picks up Mickie with the self-destruct. Here comes Agilities with another Dragon Blade as Fate pops the Primal Rage. Agilities trying to find anything. Second Dragon Blade in a row. Really hasn't gotten a lot for it, but just still, and he's able to stay alive.
Just gotta like play it back a bit more, wait for those supports to get back into it, and you know, re-engage yet again. They have 33 seconds to work with now. Transcendence is going to come through.
Well, Agilities uses that Dragon Blade, and he actually takes out Taimou, who pops the attack visor there. But it is Envy able to still hold on. 24 seconds left on the clock. As Envy, they have both support ults here. Mickie getting very close to a grab. And right there, you will have Envy fall. So you're going to have to wait for your Zarya to get back into play. GrimReality or somebody from Immortals going to have to get a touch to send this in overtime.
Yeah, it's all, and GrimRealities just get picked off by Effect there, and they're going to find themselves 2 kills as well. Now it's going to be time here for Immortals, but they can't get to the payload in time. Wisely enough, you know, they're not going to give him much to work with. Wait, I may have spoke too soon there because Verbo was not in the best of spots. Envy, though, is going to pick off the mech for Mickie, and that could affect a little things that could hurt them a bit, but I really don't see that being the case here, especially when they just continue down the back line. And Taimou's going to pick up GrimReality there as well, and suit the D.Va, and that is going to be Envy rolling through.
So we can take a quick look from Taimou's POV here. You can see the headshots start to come in.
Looking for another height.
That's
a good one.
Filthy.
That was nasty. That was nasty. That was a really good shot. You're not getting away from there, buddy. Oh dear. All right, well, let's go back to Taimou, and again, he's just, man, wait, was that an early pick there? Am I just going crazy?
No, that was all part of the replay.
That was part of the replay. Yeah. I'm old, okay? I'm sorry. I was like a little confused. I was like, wait a minute, did we switch just yet? This is new for me. Anyway, that being said, though, Envy, they engage with the Transcendence there. Both dueling Transcendences on both sides.
From Chips, trying to keep Taimou and friends alive. Effecto able to take out Kariv on the other side.
Yeah, and he had the, he also had a pulse bomb as well, but whatever the case may be, it's gonna be all Envy. Graviton Surge comes through for him as well, and that is gonna be a victory for EnVyUs as they will take it 4-0 against the Season 0 champions, Immortals. Wow.
That is a commanding win from Team EnVyUs.